the kingdom of the Lord, its greatness and its grace. Even though the Hebrew title for the book is Praises, it is also the last psalm in the Psalter that is attributed to David. It is the last of the 8 alphabetic acrostic psalm, 5 of which are the Vedic. Ini nga salmo iya di David. The psalm is also a unique type of hymn, occasionally referred to as imperatival hymn, because it prefaces the description of God's greatness and grace with calls to praise. And the greatness describes the kingdom of the Lord, not only. Ang ining salmo, unique type of hymn, kay gina-refer gani nga gatudlo nga hymn because it prefaces the description of God's greatness, ang pagkadako sang Dios kag bugay, which calls to praise. And the greatness described only the kingdom of the Lord, unsearchable greatness and majesty, but also for its uniqueness in the ancient world of kingdoms, in that the Lord condescends to meet the needs of all His creation, but especially those with whom He has a covenant. Ang Diyos, ang Ginoo sa Old Testament, nagapaidalom para ma-meet ang needs sang iya creation, kag ang especially ang iya nga mga katawhan. First point, verses 1 to 9, the faithful magadayaw sa Ginoo from generation to generation for His mighty works and His loving care. Verse 1 to 3, devout believers praise the Lord, their King, every day for His greatness. Sang ang mga matutom nga mga tumuloo nagadayaw sa Dios sa ila hari sa kada adlaw because sang ila greatness. Verse 1 to 3, David psalm of praise. Si David ang nagsulat. I will extol thee, my God, O King, I will bless thy name forever and ever. Every day will I bless thee. I will praise thy name forever and ever. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised, and His greatness is unsearchable. Ang salmista nagahambal in behalf of the congregation, resolved to exalt and praise his God and King. He will praise the everlasting God and King. His praise will necessarily be unending. He will praise the name of the Lord forever and ever. All believers know that praise must not stop, will never cease. Ang mga tumuloo magadayaw sa Diyos sang waay untat, ang Ginoo dapat dayawon. Ang verse 3 nagaprovide sang opening reason for praising the Lord. He is great and greatly to be praised, meaning that He is completely praiseworthy. He is given great praise. Ang Ginoo dapat dayawon sa verse 3 kay siya praiseworthy. The psalm will prove the greatness of the Lord, but at this point ang salmo nagahambal sang kadako sang Dios, kag sila hindi pa ma-discover ang iya pagkadako. Their praise for the Lord's greatness is passed down from generation to generation. One generation shall praise thy works to another, and shall declare thy mighty acts. I will speak of the glorious honor of thy majesty, and of thy wondrous work, and men shall speak of the might of the terrible acts, and I will declare thy greatness. They shall abundantly utter the memory of great goodness. Ang pagdayaw nag-preserve sang faith. It is passed from one generation to the next. And this is the point made in the next 4 verses. The knowledge of the Lord is preserved largely through instruction, but the living faith through continued proclamation. Each generation will testify. Ang kada henerasyon mag-testify sang God's mighty works, His glorious majesty, He might of His aspiring deeds. Ang ginahimo iya, dapat nga dayawon siya. Ang una, ang iya obra, ang iya nga ginahimo, ang iya nga splendor, sang iya majesty, kag ang wonderful works, kag ang iya mga ginaobra, ang daglagko nga obra, the fame of your abundant goodness, and finally, ang pagkamatarong sang Diyos, signifying the cause of this work. Ang pagkamatarong sang Diyos nagalid sa paghimo sang maayo sa iya mga katawhan. It also interesting that verse 5 and 6, in the first half of this verse, psalmist states that the people will praise. And in the second half, he says he will meditate and proclaim these same wonders. Ang 5 and 6 nagahambal nga ang una nga pagdayaw sa mga tao, kag ang ikaduwa, he will meditate and proclaim these wonders. And according to verse 7, their praise will be enthusiastic, naga-zealous, naga-enthusiasm ang pagdayaw sa Diyos. Their praise will be, they will forth the fame of abundant goodness. Kay maayo gid ang Diyos naton. Ang Ginoo dapat dayawon, kay maayo gid siya, kay abundant ang iya goodness. For our summary, understanding how gracious and righteous the Lord, kung kaintindi kita kag maayo ang Ginoo, ang salmista nagadayaw sa iya. Kita man nga mga Kristohanon dapat magadayaw sa iya sang iya mighty acts, which are passed from one generation to another. Nga ama saylo sa iban nga generation, kay kita dapat nagahambal sang kaayo sang Diyos. Maayo ang Diyos. We declare the gospel to them. Kita palangga sang Diyos, maga-respond kita sa pagdayaw sa iya. For our application, ang kita nga mga tumuluo must praise the Lord, kay kaayo sang Diyos, forever the greatness of His kingdom, and for the gracious ways He responds to those who love Him. Ang ginhimo niya nga ginpadalaya si Kristo nga para mapatay sa aton mga sala. What a great God! Ang aton response sa iya, dayawon ta siya. Waay na sang iban kundi dayawon ta ang Diyos. Ang kabuhi naton para sa iya. Hindi kita mag-violate sang iya command. We have to read the Bible. We have to learn about the concept of God, so that in everything God will be honored.